Hello again, welcome back. It's time for video lecture number 2. This is our listening lab lecture, week 4. And in week 4, we study unit 3. Do you have your books ready? Page 10. Page 10, successful businesses. Well, look at there. The restaurant has great service. Okay, well, a restaurant is a type of business. And if a restaurant wants to be successful, I think good service is very important. Don't you agree? Yeah. So look at the list here. What do you think makes a business successful? You don't need to number the items now. Just choose one. Don't go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just choose one for a restaurant, a language school, and a hotel. Okay, take 2 or 3 minutes. Choose one. Now, you can choose one or you can write your own, other. You can choose other and then write one that you think is most important. Okay, take 2 or 3 minutes, go ahead. Well, for a restaurant, notice the word atmosphere, bunigi. Okay, the mood, the feeling of a place, the colors, the music, the lighting, bright lights, dark lights, soft music, loud music. That's all atmosphere. Okay, of course, that's very important in a hotel, in a restaurant, a bar, coffee shop. Okay, atmosphere is how you feel or how the place feels. I actually chose other. I said food. I think it has to have, good food. I think more than anything, if a restaurant has bad food, you won't go back. Language school, staff. Now, please notice that staff is a collective noun. I hear this mistake so much. Staffs. Okay, not staffs. Okay, there's no staffs, there's staff. The staff is the team. Think of it that way. The university staff means all of the team. Now, one person is a staff member. One individual on the team is like one player, or one staff member, or a member of our staff. Anyway, all the others I think we know. Location, staff. Staff means all the workers, everything. Popularity. I don't know. I think the courses they offer is very important. Hotel. I actually put service. I think the hotel's service is very, very important for other, but you can choose any one, of course. Obviously, they're all important. One thing about price is important in any business, right? Right? It's never not important. You have to have a good price to get people to buy things at your business. Facilities are things that you use that make it more, easier. A hotel facilities would be maybe a swimming pool, internet. Maybe some hotels might have a nice bar, restaurant, free parking. Things that make it easier for you that you can use. Those are facilities. All right, let's listen. Number 1, people are talking about different businesses. What do they dislike? What is the negative point? Something bad about each business. Listen to track number 12, answer the questions, and then come back. Go ahead. Number 1, of course, B, the Indian restaurant, nearly an hour, nearly 1 hour, almost 1 hour, too slow. B, bad service. Number 2, the prices, it's too high. The mall is 10% cheaper, right? So the campus bookstore, the prices are too high. B. Number 3, funny, the popularity. Popularity is positive, right? Not negative. Well, yes, it is, but if something is too popular, that's not good. Having to wait too long to use equipment at a health club, too many people, too popular, maybe that's a negative point. A. Number 4, the location. Notice the staff was nice. The staff, singular, one group. The team was nice. Not the staffs were nice. Listen again and you'll notice. The staff was nice. Okay, the hotel staff, the team working there. B, the location. Too far from bars and restaurants. Number 5, the service. B, Italian restaurant, slow, Not friendly, okay, bad service, bad manners a little bit, unfriendly and slow. And number 6, again, bad manners, rude. Number 6B, the boutique, the clothing store, they were rude. Rude really means bad manner, okay? Unfriendly is kind of a bad manner, but rude is stronger. Impolite, bad manner, so bad service. Listen again, check everything, check your answers. Go ahead. Okay, let's move on. Part 2, listening part 2. People are talking about different businesses. Number the pictures. Okay, listen, number the picture, make sure the picture matches the talk about that business. Go ahead. Number 1 is D. Okay, perfect example of atmosphere. Look at that. Yeah, the curtains and the softy light, kind of yellow light, and very comfortable. And you can bet they have beautiful music. And okay, that's beautiful, beautiful atmosphere. Perfect example. D is 1. Number 2, here we have a language school. Picture B. Picture B. And they talk about the facilities at the language school, the internet, the computers, okay, this kind of thing. Those make it easier for students and teachers. You use them. Okay, look at the picture. Okay, the computer lab is very useful for students. It makes it easier to learn. Number 3 is A. We have a stylist here, hairstylist. They make you feel at home. Feel at home means like home, very, very comfortable. When you feel at home, you feel comfortable, right? This is very important. It's part of atmosphere, but it's also part of very good service. Number 4 is F, beautiful, glamorous hotel. Glamorous is sort of rich, beautiful, expensive, high class, right? Yeah, you look at that hotel, boy, that looks nice. Does it look cheap? It looks pretty expensive, but it also looks really good. When you watch, Hollywood people on TV, Academy Awards, they have beautiful dresses and hairstyle. They look very glamorous. Number 5 is C. Now here we have a lot of different words. We have garage. Garage can mean where you park your car, in your house or somewhere, but it also can mean a repair shop. A car repair shop is called auto repair, garage, or sometimes just the mechanic. The mechanic is the man in the picture who fixes your car. He's a mechanic, but we refer to the shop sometimes as the mechanic or the mechanics because, that's where the mechanics are. They're at that repair shop. C is 5. What she says is it's worth the trip. It's worth the trip means it's worthwhile. It's useful. When I say it's worth the trip, I mean I have to go far, but it's worthwhile. Now, you don't want to go far for shopping and things like that, right? You don't want to drive 1 hour, but if you save a lot of money, time, the service is good, they do a better job, you will go. You will travel farther if it's worth the trip. Okay, and the lady says this place is worth it. It is worth the trip. Number 6 is E. E, we're in another kind of a shopping clothing store, like a boutique, E. All right, very good. Listen again, and this time task 2. What do the people like? Now, they all say one specific point is very good. Oh, I really like mo, or this is the best mo. What's the best thing about each place? Listen again. Number 1, it's done for us, the atmosphere. You can see it in the picture, right? The atmosphere is amazing. Number 2, the facilities. Again, the computer lab, the internet, those are facilities at a language school. Very useful for students and teachers. Number 3, the staff, not the staffs. The staff, the team. And yes, the stylist, the man cutting the hair, he's really nice. They make you feel at home. That's also service, but staff is part of service, of course. Number 4, the atmosphere again. Look at the hotel. Does that look like a beautiful place? Do you get a really elegant feeling? Does it look cheap? Prices, definitely, the prices aren't the reason you go there. The staff might be really nice, but really it just looks very, very special, very elegant and very glamorous, good atmosphere. Number 5, the prices, B. The reason it's worth the trip is because of the prices, right? You would like to shop close to your home, of course, but if you can go farther and save money, then it's worth the trip. The prices are better. And number 6, the quality is good. Number 6C, the displays aren't well lit. Okay, lighting. The lighting is not good. You can't see the displays. So number 6C is wrong. The displays are a negative point, but the quality of the clothes is very, very good. B. I suggest you listen again now, one more time. Check all your answers. Listen for the key points and the vocabulary we talked about. Go ahead and listen again. Part 3, page 12. People are talking about businesses they own. There's 4. Looks like Japanese restaurant, travel agency, construction company, and a boutique, a fashion boutique, clothing store. Actually, look at picture 4. That's exactly a display. When we talk about a display like that, we display in the window or in the shop that you can look at. Okay, go ahead and listen. And what is the most important thing for each company? The owner says, this is the most important point. What is it? Number 1 is C, the service. The Japanese restaurant, the gentleman says, the service must be good. You show the customer. Show means guide. At a nice restaurant, welcome. Oso welcome. Please come in. Walk this way. Here is your table. Please sit down. Would you like some water? That's showing the customer to the table, guiding the customer. Of course, that's very, very good service. Number 2 is B, good value. Good value means price and quality balance. We all want to pay less, okay? Everybody agrees lower price is good. But if the quality is too low, it's no good. We also love high quality, but if the price is too high, we can't pay. So good value means nice balance of price and quality. Interesting, she says, in the old days, yetnale, in the past. Number 3, definitely A. Time is money. Shigani gum yeo, right? Time is money. We say basically the same thing in English. So time means A, speed, most important. And number 4, the displays are the number 1 thing. The number 1 thing, the most important thing. And you see in the picture a very beautiful window display. I agree, very important. Listen again, task 2. Everybody now also says a second important thing. The number 1 thing is momomo. The most important thing, momomo. But what's number 2? What is also important? Listen again. Number 1, the service, and then the food. Of course, at a restaurant, the food is very important. There's no substitute for good food. Number 2, the convenience, right? Convenience. If you missed that, listen again. They want to be convenient for their customers, A. Number 3 is D, the quality. Sure, time and quality. If you build a house quickly, but the quality is poor, it's no good. Quality. And number 4, C, the prices. Sure, the displays are important, but in any shop, prices are very important. You have to be careful about prices. That's a basic rule of all businesses. Okay, anything you missed, listen again. Go ahead and listen now if you feel you need to. I'll leave it up to you. Listen now. And if you listened, great. If you didn't, let's move on to dictation. Page 13, again, task 1 is self-study. You can do it on your own. Task 2, dictation. Listen twice. This is track 16. Listen twice, fill in the blanks, then come back. Okay, I'd like to, but the salespeople there are not very professional. Ooh, negative point. Not professional. Are not very professional. I know what you mean. They're not very friendly either. Negative point. Yeah, and some of their clothes are nice, but some of them are really bad quality. Wow, lots of negative points. Really bad quality. That's true. I bought a sweater there last winter and it fell apart after I wore it twice, right? Maybe the strings started coming out, button fell out. Falling apart means becoming no good, deteriorating, becoming not good anymore. Fell apart. So many negative points. Also, it takes hours to pay for things. Oh, this sounds like a terrible place. Takes hours to. Now, in English, this doesn't mean necessarily hours. It just means too long. When we say, oh, it took hours, we're exaggerating. But really, if it takes way too long, you're waiting and waiting and waiting. So, oh, this is taking hours. It's taking too long. It's too slow. But now notice the last sentence. Then again, I did get my favorite jeans there. Positive point. Then again means on the other hand, opposite, change. Well, it was a rainy, lousy day, but on the other hand, we still had a nice walk in the park. Negative, positive. Here, everything is negative. Not very professional, not friendly, really bad quality, fell apart, takes hours to pay for these. Negative, negative, negative. Then again, opposite, positive. Favorite jeans. I got my favorite jeans there. So even though there's all these negative points, there's at least one positive point. Then again, change. Listen again. Okay, check that you got all of it right. Okay, are not very, really bad, fell apart, takes hours to, and favorite jeans. A good point. Finishing off on a positive point. There you go. Good work, everyone. That's all for Unit 3 in our listening lab. We'll be back next week with our next unit. Please review everything we've studied. Please ask if you have any questions. And when you email me, be sure you say, "Teacher, I finished the listening lab." See you next week, everyone. Bye-bye.